crazy cats and big birds. Tomorrow on Mike and Maty's Pet Shop.
Yeah. Welcome back. Our salute to 1963 continues. The television shows of the 60s have found a new audience today thanks to reruns around the world. And we all start off with Timmy's mother on Lassie. Now, we couldn't afford the clip. We understand it was too expensive. So let me give you every scene from the TV show Lassie. Something would happen, and Lassie would go, and then they'd go, what? Timmy's in a well? That's how that happened. Well, she was the mom every kid wanted to come home to. She's in our home today. Please welcome the one, the only June Lockhart. She's here. There you go.
Hello, June. How are you? Nice to see you.
June also starred on Lost in Space, and one of her young co-stars is still a space case. By the way, Lost in Space, another show we couldn't get the clip of. So every episode of Lost in Space, there was a guy by the name of Dr. Smith that used to do this. Oh, no, will the pain, oh, the pain. He grew up to be an alien on Babylon 5.
No,
Please?
no. You make it sound as though Dr. Smith grew up to be an alien.
Oh, no, Dr. Smith grew up.
Clear that out.
He grew up right away. This young man has grown up and he joins us now from Babylon 5. Please say hi to Bill Mumy.
Yeah!
Yeah! Hey!
Pardon me for correcting
No,
you.
that was absolutely correct. How about that?
Hello there.
Yes, sir.
I like this retro look.
How about that?
Mike and Maty by Mattel today.
And last but not least, she co-starred on the Dick Van Dyke Show and was treated as one of the guys when most gals were still in the kitchen. Another one and only Rose Marie.
Well, welcome to all of you. It's really cool to have you.
Thank
really,
you. It's nice to be here.
It's real neat to be here. It's groovy.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? Rugged. Oh, it's rugged.
It's bitchin'.
Bitchin', yes.
Yeah.
Do you see the smiles on people's faces, though, when they first recognize you? Because this audience was giving it to you.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
At least they don't say, who is that again?
Yeah.
Well, Rose Marie, of course, on the Dick Van Dyke Show. As a matter of fact, I was watching you when it was a Friday night. Biggest difference between the shows that you all did and the shows now?
Well, we were clean. I think today's shows are just double entendre dirty. And they're not funny. There's nothing humorous about it. It's like, if you have to be funny and you can't be funny legitimately, then pull your pants down. You'll get a laugh.
Right.
No, but I think there are some shows that do keep a clean slate. I mean, there are some that, like you said, go the other way. But I think there's some real good shows today.
My feeling about it is that we have a choice now, and God bless the choice in all the things that we do in life. So you can have Dream On, and you can have the Larry Sanders Show, which I think are terribly funny, but you can also have Seinfeld and other...
What do you think?
They do get a little off.
Good. I like it.
Billy, what do you think? What's
well,
your
you're
take?
like that, Jim.
You know, also during the 60s, we didn't have VCRs and we didn't have video games and all of these cable networks to choose
CNN,
from. It was more family entertainment to sit down as a unit and watch one of the 3 networks in the evening. You didn't have a lot of other choices.
And you didn't have a remote control to flip if you got bored.
That's right.
You would have to get out of the chair, which most people didn't want to do. We'll stick through it. We got so much more to talk about with all you. More with June Lockhart and Bill Mumy and Rose Marie as 1963 continues. So take a break. We'll be right back.
Styles from the 60s are back. Find out how to get that retro look for less in today's Fashion 411.
Come on, Mike and Maty. 60s styles are back and better than ever. See for yourself in our Retro A-Go-Go fashion show. And the Shantays will perform their Surf It Pipeline, plus our exclusive soap opera preview.
Welcome back. Salute to 63 continues. Back with June Lockhart, Bill Mumy, and Rosemarie. We were actually joking on the break about all the shows in the 60s, and we mentioned, you remember Bonanza, right? And how some of these shows weren't realistic. You know, Bonanza, there was a 50-year-old father and 3 40-year-old boys. You know, I don't know what... But the same would apply. You said something about Lassie not being realistic or a fantasy.
Well, it was a fairy tale, of course, because in real life, it's hard work being on a farm. And, of course, on a farm, no dog solves all the problems in 22 minutes.
Right, dog.
And, but anyway, it's a whole different kind of thing now, I think. However, there is obviously still room for that kind of thing. Otherwise, we wouldn't be seeing it every day on Nickelodeon. We have a whole new generation of viewers. And also for Lost in Space, which is on the Sci-Fi Channel. Yes.
Did you laugh at yourself when you were doing that? Did you know how silly it looked at some point?
So you think standing there with a robot talking to a giant carrot is silly? Did I?
Who knew?
Who knew? Go figure. No, I took it quite seriously, absolutely. I mean, we were just doing our little superhero thing.
Particularly the pilot, which had, Shimon Winselberg wrote that, and it was very provocative. It certainly had.
It wasn't. We had everything from, you know, monkeys with giant ears to giant cyclopses attacking us to whirlpools and fire, and I mean, we had the whole bit.
Yes, in fact, you can buy that now in a video, the pilot, the first
Oh, the perfect
shows,
stocking stuffer, absolutely.
Yeah.
No home should be without.
You have an autobiography out, too, do you not?
I have a what?
An autobiography out?
Oh, yes, I just finished my book.
Called?
It's called Hold the Roses, I Can't Take My Bow. Well, it was when I was 3 years old.
Yeah?
My mother says I was 2 years and 9 months, but mothers exaggerate. So I say 3 years old. I won an amateur contest, and I sang What Can I Say, Dear, after I say I'm sorry. And I had the voice then that I have now.
No kidding.
And that was the phenomenal thing of it, I guess. And so I sang the song, and I killed the people. I ran into the wings, and somebody threw a bouquet of red roses in one arm. Somebody threw a bouquet of red roses in the other arm, and these people are yelling, "Bring the kid back! We want her to sing! Bring the kid back!" So I heard all this wonderful acclaim.
Yeah.
And I said, I threw the roses down. I said, "Hold the roses, I can't take my bow."
Oh, my God. What a great title.
So that's where the title comes
That is a
from.
neat story.
And by the way, it's been like that ever since.
Good for you. Good
Appropriately
for you.
so.
Well, all three of us were actually starting in the entertainment world when we were little kids. Which
Yeah, how old were you?
I was 5.
5.
Hiker.
Yeah, well, I know.
And you started young, very
Well,
young.
I made my first my film debut was in Dickens' Christmas Carol, and my mother and father played Mr. and Mrs. Bob Cratchit, and Reginald Owen was Scrooge, and it's shown every single year.
Wow.
And I wonder if you can imagine what it's like to be able to sit down with my daughters and my grandchildren and have them see their great-grandparents and their grandmother at the age of 12, and it's an extraordinary tradition. I don't know that there's another family in the world that can do that.
Right.
Probably not.
No, so that's really lovely. And that it's shown every year and has become such a classic is really lovely.
And Rosemarie, when you were on Dick Van Dyke, you truly were like the first professional person on television as far as a woman.
You mean as a woman?
As
Oh,
a
yes.
woman, yeah.
Definitely.
But what was the reaction of women back then to your role?
I don't think they realized it at that point, but I've had a lot of people tell me that if it wasn't for me playing that character, they would be writers, or they would say you were the first person that had equal time with the guys and made the same money, and it was an equal thing. And I don't think anybody really realized that until
Sally was cool. Sally was
Sally
very
was a
cool.
beaut.
Yeah, she was one of the guys, yeah.
That's it.
She was terrific.
In fact, Dick always used to say, "Listen, you guys."
Oh,
Yeah.
And I'd always say, "I gotta wear darker lipstick." You know.
But you always had that bow, too.
Speaking of things now, Billy, aren't you creating a show for kids?
Yeah, besides being an alien on Babylon 5, I've created a series for Nickelodeon called Space Cases, which is a comedy adventure set in space with this class of alien kids off on this weird ship with their teacher kind of out of control. So I'm just locked in space.
Yeah. Have you enjoyed that, or have you always looked for those kinds of roles, or do they just keep coming to you?
Well, I'm a fan of science fiction and fantasy projects. You know, I've always loved comic books and that world of fantasy. So it's nice to create within the arena that you're pleased
When we
with.
were on the set, he would do comic books with cartoons of all of us in the show.
Really?
And they were wonderfully, and Guy Williams was called the Comb.
The Comb,
Because
and
he
Caramia,
was-
his
yes,
crime-busting
and
beauty.
Yes, and I was Caramia, but then I'm still Caramia.
Yes, you are.
Rose, you had brought up the bow, and I know I understand it's a secret why you wear the bow. Do you wish to keep it a secret? There you go. Okay.
It's brought her good luck throughout
No,
the years.
the only thing is that I've been asked by the Smithsonian to put the bow in there.
Are you going to do it?
And I thought, well, if it has to go, it should go to the best place possible.
Of
you know?
course, that's
Well,
an
keep us
honor.
posted. We'd like to know if that happens.
Okay,
Maybe
I'll
be there
let
when
you-
it happens.
Maybe, well, be sure and get the book.
We'll get the book. Thank you all so much for sharing 1963 with us. June Lockhart, Bill Mumy, and Rose Marie.
Next, 60s fashions for 90s women. We'll be right back. Up next, our Retro Go-Go fashion show. I'll show you how to look in style without putting out a lot of cash.
Oh, this wouldn't be your friend Barkley, would it? And tie them up, catch you.
Get your hands behind your back.
What's happening here, Jared? Who's that?
The third member of the gang, Sheriff.
What a great year for music. Louie Louie was the hot college song as well. Our salute to 1963 continues. You know, the bad news is that the 60s are over. But the good news is that 60s fashions are back, and I think better than ever.
I've heard some tall stories before in my time, but this one beats them all. I've been trying to figure out what made him think we could possibly swallow a lie as tall as that.
It happens to be true. That money Mr. Barkley saw Schuyler take out of the vault was counterfeit. Looks like, in a way, we're both right about the man, huh? Sheriff, we'll talk about disposition in a moment.
Fred, I'd like to have a word with Mr. Schuyler.
Well, go ahead, Jared. We'll wait outside.
You're going to need a lawyer. Would you trust me to do the job?
Why should you?
As your friend.
I was hoping you'd say that.
victims, the trail, the chase, the arrest, the accused, the trial, the evidence, the prosecution, the defense, the families, the jury, the deliberation, the verdict, the reaction.
Guilty of the crime of murder.
It's been a trial unlike any other. And now finally a verdict has been reached. Tonight at 10, a complete look at today's events, special team coverage, local reactions, and a look at what happens next. Tonight at 10 on Eyewitness News Prime Time.
For the Olympic Games, 11 Alive.
Studios in Burbank, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Featuring Kevin Eubanks and The Tonight Show Band. And me, I'm Ed Hall. Tonight, Jay welcomes from Late Night Conan O'Brien. The comedy of Mark Schiff. And the music of Boy George. And now, Jay Leno.
I think they're possessed. It's Friday the 13th. Let me do a little survey there. It is Friday the 13th. A little survey, very quickly. How many people are superstitious about Friday the 13th? Are you superstitious? Okay. How many are afraid to, like, walk under a ladder? Seriously. Oh, yeah? Okay. How many are afraid to step on a crack in the sidewalk? Okay. How many people are afraid to walk by the Rockingham estate on a foggy night? Looks like more legal trouble for O.J. More legal trouble today. Do you hear about this? Yeah. Well, with California's 3 strikes and you're outlaw, if he kills just 2 more times, he could be in big trouble. Big trouble. Big trouble. I guess O.J. got mad today. 3 country clubs wouldn't let him play golf, so he couldn't get back into his old golf. What? Didn't he always play in the yard? I thought he did that about 10:30. Just kind of knock those golf balls. Here's the strange thing. Here's the strange thing. Author Dominic Dunn said in the paper today, O.J. went to see the movie Showgirls this week. Jay, I'm surprised you didn't go see Assassins. You know, but anyway, I guess with Showgirls, you know. I guess he wanted to go see Showgirls, give him something to talk to the battered women about when he visits them. Yeah, I tuck it in there. Well, listen to this. Listen. Welcome to show business. Remember that dismissed O.J. juror, Tracy Hampton? Remember her? She was the flight attendant who, couldn't take it anymore. A very frail young thing, passed out. Now she is posing naked for Playboy. Huh? What's going on? What is going on? Remember the days when jurors weren't even allowed to show their face? Now we're looking at their rear end. What is this all about? Man. And she is not the only one. No. She is not the only one posing. Ito is posing. In fact, could we have that footage of Ito, that photo shoot? Take a look at this, folks. This is unbelievable. I couldn't believe
little
this.
Skin, if I could see just a little. Yes, very nice, very nice. Let's open up the robe all the way. Yes. Is that a gavel in your shorts? You're just happy to see me. Very nice. Now, overruled, there's a symbol from the bench. Yes. Oh, yes, all of the glasses. Very nice. Now.
Ridiculous. Let me tell you how stupid this is. December 15th, a cruise ship company here in Los Angeles is organizing an O.J. cruise. I'm not making the... Listen to this. This is where you go out with a bunch of other people and some legal experts, and you discuss the O.J. Trial the whole time you're on the ship. I mean, how annoying is this? You know, first they had Kathy Lee singing that stupid song. Then they got Richard Simmons running around the boat.
And just when you thought it couldn't get any more annoying, they bring in Barry Sheck. Oh, my God, how bad is that? I mean, what's that? Are they going to do a Menendez Brothers cruise? Hey, great for Father's Day. Bring everybody down. Come on. Well, that's the other big thing going on here. Have you heard the latest on the Menendez case? You know, this sounds like I'm making it up. This is so stupid. I am not making this up. Listen to this. Eric and Lyle and I guess they have a new lawyer, now saying they killed their parents because they feared their parents had supernatural powers. I am not making this up. They said they had supernatural powers. I think it's safe to say those powers didn't include running faster than a speeding bullet, actually. I don't. Well, now, again, you know, here's capitalism for you. The O.J. trial did so well on TV. Now the networks are planning a sitcom based around the Menendez brothers. This is, did you hear about this, Kev?
No,
This is unbelievable. In fact, can we show the opening? Like, here's the beginning of it. Take a look.
Meet Lyle, who's been most everywhere, from New York town to Old Bel Air. But Eric's not as fancy free, he spent his time in therapy. What a dangerous pair. But they're brothers, they're murdering brothers, filled with hate. One pair of matching loonies, trying to get Dad to states, where Lyle enjoys the outdoor sports, a Rolex watch, a brand new Porsche. Our Eric likes to spend his time in planning out the perfect crime. Now they're in the courts, still they're brothers. These murdering brothers love to kill. They load alike, they shoot alike, they plan to share the loot alike. That's their special skill. When brothers get cut from the will.
Some other stuff. Enough terrible news. It's the weekend. What good thing has happened? Hey, this week the Clintons celebrated their 20th wedding anniversary. That was kind of nice. I read in the paper today that Hillary, you see this? Hillary gave Bill 2 enlarged photos of them taken together over 20 years ago. Kind of a surprise. Boy, that must have given Bill a little heart attack for a second, huh? He looked at the picture and goes, honey, you got to believe me. I don't know this woman. I don't. Oh, it's you! Oh, honey, I'm so Did you see the photo, Kev?
No, I didn't.
Oh, wait, I brought it in there. Here's Bill and Hillary 20 years ago. Take a look. They look really different. Look, there they are right there. See them? Yeah, wow, they really look, yeah, kind of a Sonny and Cher thing going on. And because of that Million Man March, you know the Million Man March, supposed to happen this Monday, the U.S. Senate is not going to be on session Monday because of the march. Hey, so as far as I'm concerned, it's a success already. Fine with me. Anything that closes down the Senate, march every day of the week. Thank you very much. And Bob Dole announced today for Halloween he's going as something really scary. Bob Dole. Yeah. Thank you. Healthcare. Medicare //. Hey, you know what the #1 selling costume is this Halloween? Do you know? OJ. No, not the OJ mask. No, get this. The Judge Ito costume is the #1 costume. You know what the worst selling is? It's the Mark Furman costume. Because, like you see, most people already have white sheets at home, so it's very easy. You just zip right out there. Zip right out there. Here you go, more celebrity scandal. This was in the paper today. 2 of Tony Orlando's backup singers now claim he sexually harassed them. You know, apparently he would knock 3 times on the ceiling when he wanted them there. Just kind of... Oh, boy. Is that what that song's all about?
Oh,
yeah, I feel terrible now. Knock 3 times. Gee, it's a terrible thing. Listen to this. Scientists say that people who have extremely clean houses and extremely clean bathrooms may get sick more often because their immune systems are not challenged enough. You know, wait till men get hold of this information, huh? Oh, honey, I'd love to pick up those pizza boxes and the beer cans and the Cheetos, but, you know, I'm challenging our immune system. I want you to live longer. I want you to live better. Here's something. According to the British Institute of Food Research, you know them, Kev. You know I speak there about a couple of times a year at the British Institute.
I wasn't aware of that.
Oftentimes I'll go over there and lecture.
You should let me know the next time you do that.
Yeah, you come with me.
I'll come down.
No, according to them, they say dieting is bad for your memory. Do you think that's true? I don't think it is. You ever talk to a person on a diet? They have perfect memory. You say, how about some pie? Oh, I hadn't had pie in 3 weeks, 2 days, and 21 hours. Last time was Tuesday, about 8 o'clock. It was 80 degrees out, and we're blue. So I don't know if that's true there, but... Here's something strange. Amoco Gasoline and McDonald's have announced a joint venture to sell McDonald's food at gas stations around the country. Is that a good idea, do you think, huh? You don't want to be dealing with an auto mechanic when you're getting some food. Let me have a quarter pounder with cheese. Ugh, I can't get that for you today. Yeah, maybe at the end of the week or something we could do something there. But, can't do much for you there, no. Hey, that David Crusoe movie opened tonight, Kev. Jade.
Oh, you liked that movie, didn't you, Jade?
That's okay. The one with the subliminal cuts in it. You know about this? William Freakin, the director, admitted today he put subliminal messages throughout the movie that last only a thousandth of a second. The human eye can't even pick them up. You know how short that is, thousandths of a second? That is like a fraction of a second longer than the movie Showgirls was actually in the theater. Actually, he said he got the idea from the movie Showgirls, which you've seen it. You know it has a subliminal plot. You don't even know it's there. It goes by that quickly. Well, finally. Are you going to see anything, Kev, this weekend?
I don't know.
What are you going to go see?
What do you think I should go see?
I don't know. It's the Scarlet Letter thing?
Is that anybody seen that? Is that good?
No, it opens tonight.
Oh, it opens
tonight. A Demi
tonight.
Moore one?
Oh, that's the one with Robert Duvall in, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go see that. Yeah.
Might check that out?
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, opens this evening. And there's one scene, maybe you've probably seen the ads for it, where the guy, I guess it's the minister, he seduces her on a pile of oats. No, they have sex on this big pile of oats. He keeps telling her, it's the right thing to do. Apparently, I just don't know. Kev, it's Friday, it's just pretty much... It's Friday, Joe Clarence Day. Right. Everything must go, Kev.
What are you doing this weekend, Jay?
Oh, I'm going everywhere, Kev. I'm in Atlantic City. I'm going to North Dakota tonight.
What are you just working, man?
I'm working.
Take a day off,
I don't make big money like the other talk show hosts. I got to get out there and do these things.
One day off, Jay. 1 day off a month.
I don't get 1 day off. I have to meet the people, Kev.
You have to meet the people?
I'm not making that Ted Koppel bill. I got to go out there. You know where we went a couple weeks ago? We went to Cleveland. We had a lot of fun, actually. You know Jacobs Field? Beautiful, one of the most beautiful ballparks. It's the home of the Cleveland Indians. Now, the folks in Cleveland are huge fans. Kev, have you been there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Huge fans. And anyway. But when we looked at some of those people at the ballpark, we couldn't help wondering what was going through their minds. So let's take a minute to answer this question. Hey, what were they thinking at the ball game?